My initial reaction to Plexus was, yeah, right. And to be honest with you, I just really felt sorry for a high school classmate who just was pathetic enough to post about Plexus and actually talk about it. I just felt sorry for the guy. I was like, dude, you must be having a rough time in life. You're resorting to this and you're posting about Plexus. So my initial reaction to Plexus was pity, felt sorry. It's like, yeah, whatever. Just one of these another scheme things and just whatever. That's my initial reaction to Plexus. Why did I become a Plexus ambassador? Well, to be honest with you, I did it because my wife told me to. You know, I noticed that in my working out, taking the products, that I felt better. I had more energy. I was able to work out longer, and I was just feeling better. I was in a better mood, and my wife kind of noticed a change in my attitude as well. That I was in a better mood, and so I just told her, it's time to buy again from another month. I said, hey, and she's like, no, you need to sign up and sell this stuff. I'm like, no, you've lost your mind. You're crazy, lady. You think I want to sell? I'm not doing this. Nuh-uh. She goes, yes, you are. I'm like, no, I'm not. She says, yes, you are. So I said, okay, I will. That's why I initially signed up to sell Plexus. One is to get it at wholesale prices. That's the first thing. That I can get as cheap as I can because, hey, us guys, we want a bargain. So I try to get as cheap as I possibly could. Second, my wife told me to. Gonna man up, gonna confess, my wife made me. That's why I signed up for Plexus. So, as a guy, why should you consider Plexus as a business? Well, I'm gonna preach to you for a little bit. Here's the deal, guys. Usually, our wives are the ones who are trying to get us to go on diets, to eat healthy, to exercise, and all that blah blah stuff. You hear it all the time. Now your wife wants to try a new diet, do this or that. And sometimes, if we want to, stay out of the doghouse, we'll go along with it for a little bit. But then we go right back to eating our fried stuff and doing our barbecues and do what we want. Okay, because we're guys, we want to do what we want. And so the Bible speaks clearly about the man being the head of the household. Unfortunately, some of us guys take that as being a man of the household, that we're the head of the household. That means we dictate and we tell and we have this authority over, and we're, you do what I say kind of deal. And that's not what God was talking about at all. As a man, as a husband, as a father, as a grandfather, the thing that you and I need to remember is this. We have people who are constantly watching us, and we have a huge influence over the people or with the people that are constantly around us. Our wives, whether they'll admit to it or not, we do have an influence over them. Our children, whether they think you're an idiot or not, you still have an influence over them. Your grandchildren, you have an influence. They're watching you live your life. And you know what, guys, I would just say there's nothing more important for you and for me is our health. You see, I'm a stage 4 colon cancer survivor, and I really didn't realize just the importance of taking care of myself until I went through what I had to go through with cancer. And I don't recommend getting cancer as being the catalyst in your life to get you to start thinking, being healthy, and researching and doing the things you need to do to be healthy. I don't recommend it. That is not the way to go. But for me, even though I was part of athletics my whole life, but really just wasn't a health conscious kind of guy. Kind of just do what I want to do kind of thing. And until I met Plexus, until God basically brought Plexus into my life. And I noticed that feeling better, and I'm constantly having to get scans, blood work, x-rays. And I keep seeing my results get better and better and better. And as I'm getting into Plexus as a business, I've come to realize that, me being the man of the house, by me getting involved in Plexus and taking a priority over my health, has really got my wife excited, has really brought her along. Now my daughter has joined Plexus as well because she's been watching her dad. and other family members have. My sister-in-law has, because they've been watching me, and they can say, hey, if you can change, then hey, it must be something that's really good. And here's the crazy thing: Plexus pays like crazy. It is ridiculous, really is ridiculous how much money you could actually make in Plexus if you guys, if you work the business. You know, if you go out and you bust your butt and you work, you're going to earn some money. What's the same thing with Plexus? You go out and you work. But here's the difference with Plexus: you're not selling. You're just sharing with people what the products have done for you. That's it. You just share. You just share with people what, hey, this is what Plexus has done for me. It might help you out here. Here you go. And here's the best avenue to do it. It's this way. So I just want to, as a guy, as being the head of the house, step up, man up, and start taking care of yourself health-wise. And if you do that, and I'm just saying, Plexus is just a tool. That's all it is. It is a tool to help you get healthy. And that's what I tell people. It is just a tool that God has brought into my life to help me to be the healthiest that I have been in like forever. And that's all it is. It's just a tool, guys. So it's just like a hammer or a drill or something, saw like that. It's just a tool. You know, you'll have a hard time, sawing a piece of wood if you didn't have a saw, right? It'd be kind of difficult. Well, it's kind of difficult to get healthy without good tools. Plexus is just a tool for you to use to get healthy, and it's a great way to earn some extra money. But more than that, by taking care of your health, it means you're going to be around longer for your wife and for your kids and for your grandkids. And that is the greatest gift that you can give your family is your health and your time by being around longer, by taking care of yourself. So I want to encourage you and challenge you. Start taking care of yourself health-wise. And just allow the people around you to watch you. They'll see the change. And you know what? Before you know it, they'll be asking you, hey, what's this Plexus stuff and how can I get on board?